Hello everyone, welcome you all for the lecture series in the subject Machine Learning with Python. In the previous video, we have discussed about the clustering, which is an unsupervised learning process. So in that, I have given an introduction about how this k-means clustering is working, and also we have seen about some workflow, that is the flowchart of the particular algorithm. Let me explain in this video by step-by-step procedures. We are considering some examples and how this k-means algorithm is applicable to this algorithm. Finally, how we are obtaining the exact output of this k-mean algorithm. Let me explain this by step. Our first step is consider two variables which has m1 and m2, and we are dividing this, placing this data sets into the XY scatter plot, and you can able to see it in the first graph. Let me explain. Coming to the second point, that is we have to assign the k value. Here I have considered our k value is 2, so that we have the centroid points of two different colors. You can able to see this blue and as well as this orange color, so that by choosing this random k point, we can place the data points in the given set into the closest one, so making the cluster values. Coming to the third point, we have to assign the each data points of this whatever placed in the scatter plot to the nearest k values. That is, we have the k values of two, one is in the blue color, another one is in the orange color. So whichever point is near to the blue color centroid, those will be placed near to that, and the points which are near to the orange centroid point, which are placed in the second cluster values. So this distance will be calculated by means of Euclidean distance formula. So coming to the fourth step, points left on the that is the blue centroid and the orange centroid points are uh, displayed separately for our understanding. So among the all the green color data points are now divided into blue as well as orange based on the centroids what we have placed in the data points. So coming to the fifth one, now again we are going to the refining process. Here find the closest cluster and repeat the process by choosing the new centroid point. So you can able to see here from this squared centroid points. Now our new centroid points is making as a dotted lines. Now we are shifting this new centroid points as the reference, and we have to calculate the distance among the data points which we have placed in a cluster. So same way, in the orange also, we have the new centroid points which we are moving to the some distance apart from the old centroid points. Now again calculate the distance among the data points which has placed near or closest to that particular new centroid points. Now coming to the sixth one, reassign each data points to the new centroid. Repeat the same process for finding the median line. So here you can able to see the difference of this median line for the old centroid point and the new centroid point. So we can able to see some changes in the complete data set based on this new centroid point. So coming to the seventh point, one yellow point is on the left side of the line and two blue points are on the right of the line. So let me show you in the previous figure. So here, two blue dots are placing in the orange clusters and one orange point is belongs to the blue cluster. That's why I have explained in the seventh point. So now these 3 points are assigned to the new centroids. Coming to the final one, that is go to the step 4. If it is required, uh, either it check for either it meets the final model, or if there is any requirement of assigning the new centroid, again assign the new centroid point, go to the step 4, again do the process workflow, go to the workflow, and finally find out your model. So here, finding the new centroids and or the median point. Again, we are going to shift our centroid point over here, same way to the orange as well as the blue also. Now we have got the new centroids. Again, we are going to draw the median line by means of finding the closest data points in the clusters. So, sorry, in the given data set. So, once we are once we are doing this refining process by means of new centroid also, there is no dissimilar data points on either sides, which means our model is formed. So that is why what I have explained in the 10th point, there are no similar data points on either sides. So this is our final clusters, what we are going to obtain. So this is the final point. That is, the model is ready. Now remove the assumed centroids, that is our assumptions. Then we are forming the clusters by means of k value, which we are assumed as 2. So here we have formed the 2 clusters. I hope you have understand by these examples. So statement as well as the XY scatter plot is easily understandable by means of k-means cluster. Thank you. Let me explain some more algorithms in the clustering in the upcoming videos.